Hello and welcome to a new EasyDigitals.com video tutorial. Don't forget to sign up for our monthly newsletter. We give away free templates and tutorials each and every month. Okay, Kim, what easy tutorial are you going to show us today?
Now I just need to customize the words. So I'm going to change this, and I'm actually going to use the other font, so I'm going to turn that on with the little eyeball and turn that one off, and I'm going to change this to sayings that I saw on one of the ski sites. I'm going to do cap lock. I'm going to change my color fills. I have web only on, and I'm just going to change it to a gray for this particular picture, and I'll show you how I did that again since that wasn't on the screen. Bring this over. You could have web only, or you could select any color. I'm going to do web only, and I'm going to select this gray and then click OK. And then I'm going to change the font here to this other font. So I'm turning this one on and this one off. And I'm going to come up here to this, change the font color to white. And I'm going to change his name. So I'm just going to select the name. And the last name will be, and you could change the number if you wanted to. And you can do the same thing with changing the text here. I'm going to select it over here, press enter. Sometimes when your computer gets locked up, you can just press enter and it will allow you then to continue. And I'm going to select all of this by triple clicking it, and then US Ski Team. I'm down to this. Just click inside there, and I'm going to go ahead and do caps lock for this. It's a dash 2011. Okay, let's say you want to change the sunburst and you want to put it below the rectangle. I'm going to go ahead and pull my layers out so I can see all of my layers here and drag this down. And I want my sunburst to go underneath my rectangle. So I'm going to grab the color fill and the sunburst that goes with it, and I'm going to drag it down to underneath the rectangle. And now you can see that it's behind. And you can do the same thing with this one, which is the halftone. So I'm going to grab the halftone and then shift and grab color fill number 5 and drag it underneath the rectangle right there. So basically all of these elements that you see a color fill with it, you can double click on that color fill color and you can change the color. So I have this one called Target here, and it's black so you can't see it very well. So if I double click it, I can change it to a color that I can see better. Again, I have web only on, or you could turn that off. But you can change any of these colors. Click OK. My black dots here are not showing up very well, so I'm going to change those to white. So they kind of look like snow. I also wanted to show you how these layers on the left work. If we let's say turn these on and turn off, or maybe if I show you with circles, you can get a better idea of how they work. These layers on the left, or on the right, can be used however you want. So you could turn them off and use them in various ways. That is with no line. Could turn that off. You can just use it all different ways. And you can change the colors to anything you want. So you can just play with those and have fun with them, and just if you have, like I had web only, so it'll pop to the closest web only, which doesn't usually look as good as if you have that turned off. And it obviously doesn't look good with the orange, but you get the idea that you can change these, turn them off and on, and kind of create your own look over here on the right. And just do whatever you want with that. And I wanted to make sure and show you how that worked. And also you can turn those off. If your picture's large enough to cover the whole area, then you can just turn that off and just use your whole picture for that, and just have your 3 circles. And you can move these circles around wherever you want. And you can even take these shapes of the square photos and you can grab those little edges and you can just press enter, rotate these any way you want, and just kind of make your own design with it. Just have a lot of fun with it. And then you change your stroke if you want it to be larger or if you want it to be a different color. It doesn't really go well with that snow, but you get the idea. And then you can just take that and copy layer style, paste layer style. You can't see this because it's off the screen. If I scoot this down, maybe you can see it. Press enter. Copy layer style, paste layer style, and then you have them all the same. So you can just have a lot of fun with it and change it in all different ways and make your own unique look. And if you happen to notice that your colors get all out of whack, it could be because one of these clipping masks got unclipped. So if I unclip it, then if you see something like this, it's probably because one of your clipping masks got unclipped. So all you need to do is figure out which one does not have the little right angle with the arrow, right click it, and then click create clipping mask. And then it'll be back to the way it needs to be. You can also turn off any of these layers that you might not want to use. Like if you just had a name and you didn't want to use this other stuff, you could just use the little eyeball and turn off these other layers that you don't need. Flag under text and the text that goes with it. And I'm going to go ahead and put this back where it was. And I'm going to come to my layer style and turn all that back on. Another thing you can do is you can change this photo to black and white. You can hold down on your Alt key and press this little circle for an adjustment layer. Come to gradient map, use previous layer as clipping mask, and it changes it to black and white. And if you want to, you can, then adjust the curves in there to change the way it looks. That's another thing that you can do. And that's pretty much what I wanted to show you on how to customize the Quick Poster Volume 8. So enjoy the template.
Hey, that was easy. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions about this tutorial or any of our products, you can always reach us at easydigitals.com. Have yourself a creative day.